This video details how to use the hard keys on the iCON 7-inch tablet PC to ensure it is set up to maximize the performance of iConstruct field software. This involves utilizing the hard keys on the right-hand side of the screen, particularly the menu button. This enables an on-screen configuration menu containing a number of screens which can be toggled through. So the first screen is brightness. When the tablet is started up and iCON is launched, this brightness defaults to full. This is so that the screen is as visible as possible. But if you don't think you need full brightness, turn it down using the left button. Lower brightness means lower battery consumption, but bear in mind it affects the visibility of the screen in some situations, particularly when working in bright sunlight. The second option is volume. Unlike brightness, this doesn't default to the highest setting when the tablet is started up. You may wish to change this setting if using the sound notifications while storing points. The third display shows the present battery levels. The orange display is the battery currently being used. If you want to switch to the other battery, hold down F3 until the other side is highlighted. The LED on the right hand side of the controller also changes. So now, the right LED is green, as the right battery is being used. After holding down F3 to change the active battery, the left LED is lit up instead. When only one battery is being discharged, the other battery can be replaced without turning off the controller. So, at the moment, the battery on the right is inactive. It can be taken out of the controller and the tablet is still operational. This means that if you're low on power and have a spare battery that is charged, you can easily extend your battery life without greatly interrupting your work. But make sure you take out the inactive battery, otherwise the tablet will turn off. Those battery levels correspond with the figure given in the battery menu, found in the status bar. The only difference is that iCON displays the average of the two. The next menu is where you can make the biggest difference with the power consumption of the tablet. This indicates which communication ports are open. Now this controller is a tablet PC, which means it has a lot of connectivity options. When you're working with iCON, you won't need to have all the connectivity ports open, so closing the ports you don't need will save a lot of battery power. If they are all open, like in this case, the battery will be drained much faster. Most use cases will require either Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, depending on which sensor you are connected to. It will also always require the IP wireless option. Never turn this off. Indicator relates to the LEDs on the controller. These can be useful status indicators, so are better left on. If working with a GPS antenna, connection will be Bluetooth, so turn all ports off with the exception of Bluetooth, IP wireless and indicator. If using an iCON robot with a Wi-Fi connection, then you need the Wi-Fi port open, but you could then turn off Bluetooth. So turn all ports off with the exception of Wi-Fi, IP wireless and indicator. Each option can be turned off by tapping the check mark. The normal use case would be to turn off GPS and 3G and either Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, depending which connection type being used. Make sure you know which connection you need before turning ports off, but bear in mind they can easily be turned on again. The next menu is System Info. The useful information here is displayed in the first line and the fourth line. The first line allows you to check whether you are using a CC60 or a CC61. This one is a 61. The bottom line is the serial number, which is useful for reference. This number is also displayed behind the battery, but is more accessible here, as you don't need to take out the battery. So this video has explained how to maximize the battery life of the CC60 or 61 by utilizing the correct communication ports, selecting the optimal brightness levels and hot swapping batteries, all of which contribute to getting more performance from the tablet and maximizing the operational time of iCON.